Bino was Bob. Justin. I just got to send, special shout out to all those who've been checking the content. Hope you appreciate it. We have a lot going on. I'm supposed to be getting an email from YB. He has 33 to life. He's working on his appeal. I hope they free the brother. This has been a long week for me. I'm preparing to go to a funeral tomorrow, so it's a lot of family time. But this case about the sex trafficking in Tampa, Florida is crazy, man. Sex trafficking is big in the United States. It's big worldwide, man. We have to pay attention to the kids, to the teenagers. You got the young prostitution rings. We have to pay attention. Seriously speaking, this is real. When these little girls join these gangs and these cliques, a lot of times they get caught up in the prostitution rings. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of kidnappings going on. I think Atlanta was crazy with a lot of kidnappings. Let's get more in tune with our people, man. The human sex trafficking game is crazy, and they just locked up 71 individuals in Tampa, Florida, before the Super Bowl. This was like a 2-month investigation. It's real, man. But this sex trafficking thing is crazy because they're snatching up. You don't know where they're sending people. They're sending people across seas. They're sending people to, other states, but definitely cross seas because cross seas, underage sex is fair game compared to here in the United States where it's not fair game. So you got to pay. You have to pay attention to the kids and the family, get in tune with what's going on in their life, who they talking to on these social networks. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you're talking to. You know what I'm saying? They on these sites. Get in tune with what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? You lock it up. You see, listen, most of the people that's getting locked up, you'd be surprised. Be cops, correction officers, be executives. They all be a part of these rings, man. And all these rings are from online. You know what I'm saying? It's an online playground. As we notice, they meet people on social networks, even adults, and they'll get their flirt on, and you don't know who you're meeting. Definitely, Cosmo Bay's in the building. So we have to pay attention to this, man. Peace. McGuiwan, peace. Definitely, I just wish a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Salute to definitely Cloud Chaser to my man G from Brooklyn, Illa G, my man Illa. My boy Illa G, man. Shout out to Illa G, man, from Brooklyn. When I was in New York, and he always gave me a Christmas, like my man Fast always gave me a Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Because the wifey was out here, so I would spend time with them for the last couple of holidays. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy, bro. That sex trafficking game is crazy, and they operate through online. That's the kings. That's the whole thing with it now is that online through Facebook, through IG, through because back in the days we had AOL, we had Black Planet. The recruiting center for this stuff is online, and a lot of times the recruiting center for this stuff is the gangs. You know what I'm saying? Brim loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Salute, what's poppin', GKB. You know what I'm saying? I shine, you shine. You know what I'm saying? That hat to that hurt. You heard? You know what I'm saying? So we got to pay attention to these signs. Not saying all gangs, but there's certain, like Russian gangs, Yugoslavian gangs. You got different gangs that this is how they get their money. Sex trafficking is a marketable thing. We may not look at it that way from how we look at it in the hood, but cross seas is open markets, man. Gotta pay attention, man. We have to be in tune. You know what I'm saying? You got daughters, you got sons, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be in tune who they talking to online. Get their inbox, get in their inboxes. Because all it takes is for them to meet the wrong person, snatch them. That's how it's so easy to kidnap somebody. It's crazy. I just read something about a gang situation with them young boys. One young boy was acting like a girl, hollering at the op, told him, yeah. Like the op thought he was in. And when the guy went to go meet what he thought was a girl, allegedly they smoked him. You know what I'm saying? So online is the playground for the for that game. You have to be in tune with what's going on with the kids. You just see what just happened in Tampa, Florida. Through all this COVID, you still got dudes that's snatching kids up. You still got dudes that's in this prostitution rings. And a lot of times, a lot of this stuff is doing online. It's not just freestyle block stuff. It's online stuff. So we have to pay attention to this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised who's a part of these rings, what names is getting caught up in these rings. You will be surprised. So this is just in. I got this sent to me. Shout out to my man J.E. Moneybags about this sex trafficking ring. I had to do this live, man, because I've been doing stuff about the block gangs, and all this fits coincides and fits into this content I'm putting out now, because it's all about saving the kids. One thing I know, and one thing I know for sure, there's more of our youth online than anything else. When you go outside, the kids ain't outside because they're either playing a game, Brim Loyalty, Smitty's Brim Loyalty. They're either playing a video game, or they're playing on Twitter, or they're playing on IG, or they're playing on Facebook. We know that. We know why the youth ain't outside. You know what I'm saying? But when they do go outside, it's a danger now. They're either going to get kidnapped, they're going to get shot at, or they're shooting at somebody. Get in tune with the kids. I know the baby moms is crazy and the third. Then go legal. Go to family court. Yeah, there's no principles to saving a life, man. You know what I'm saying? Save the kid's life. What you gonna do? You gonna let that you a real one in your brain what a real one is? Now I can't take it to family court because I'm too real. But you know eventually that little kid's gonna get caught up in something crazy. Either some gang activity or possibly put themselves in a situation to get murdered. So who have to blame you? We have to be accountable for our actions. Very accountable. You understand what I'm saying? Those are the actions to be accountable for. Accountable for our actions. There's certain things that don't apply to street rules. You know what I'm saying? I remember this guy, right? And he was arguing with another guy on the phone. And it was funny because he brought up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what happened? He said, nah, this older dude trying to pimp my sister out. I'm like, da. And it's like, because the older dude is better than her dad. Who's her father? Nah, her pops get high, he in the streets, he running around, he paying no attention. So this old dude got in their head. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Cosmo, send me your new line, you heard? So this is what's going on. Daddy ain't paying attention. So now this is where the OG come at now. But the OG guy, if he don't look at you as wifey, he got you on the block. Here, boom, let's get a couple of good dollars together. He's giving you these pills. He's giving you these oxys. He's giving you these Xannies. This is what's going on. This is the reality. These are the conversations that we gotta have. Some people might hurt. If you're not in tune with your kids, well, find time to get in tune with them now. It's never too late. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you read this trafficking thing, 71 people, I bet you it was teenagers and people in their early 20s. Definitely, Dial 4 was popping on deck. You know what I'm saying? We have to get in tune with that, man. There's a whole nother game out there that's dangerous, that we don't even think about, the sex game, the sex trafficking game. It's crazy in Flushing, Queens. You go to Flushing, Queens by Main Street, it's crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to be on this type of time. This is real. This is reality. I can't tell you about why C.O. Brown didn't treat us right, so we punched him in the face. I can only tell you about what's reality. These sex trafficking things are ran through online. This is online messages, online inboxes. This is how these things derive, through online. You know what I'm saying? Then exactly. You know what's right close by Michigan? Canada. You know what I'm saying? We know that if it's not on the back blocks or the blocks, it's going across seas. Yo, I was watching this thing. I remember they had the tsunami in them places where the rich people vacation at. Remember that year? Where was it? Like by Japan and in that little Filipino area? They said watch for the kids because the human traffickers is snatching the kids up. Now, there's a tsunami where the water overflowed and the Southwest or whatever that Filipino, Japan, that Asian district. And the first thing, the first PSA was watch for the kids because you have guys that's gonna snatch the kids up to put them into a sex trafficking ring. So now you have to think about when we hear about San Jose, and not San Jose, but San Jose and all these ill spots, people going to vacations in Vietnam. What's big in Vietnam? Sex trafficking. What's big in Taiwan? Sex trafficking. The Epstein guy, he's going to these foreign lands. When we look at and see these rich people in these Thailand spots like that, you know what I'm saying? Spots like that. Just some all those weird spots where dudes go to where certain laws are different. You know what I'm saying? This is for real, man. 71 people, COVID season, you're getting locked up for sex trafficking. I mean, the sex game is not a game, man. I mean, it's not a game. The sex game is not a game, man. Let's get in tune, man. Sometimes we just can't blame. Sometimes we can't blame the baby mothers when you're not with them. You have to blame yourself. You can't be that weak where you're allowing your baby mothers to dictate your kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You understand what I'm saying? You can't. There's no way. There's something called family court. You understand what I'm saying? There's something called family court. If you see that your child is in the wrong place and your baby mother's giving you a hard time, it's something called family court. It's something you got to take things in legal matter. Don't say I don't want a family court because I'm a real one and he's solid. That does not add up. That math don't add up. This ain't about positive energy. This is just real. People are not sex trafficking somebody that's 80 years old. They're not sex trafficking somebody that's 75 years old. They're sex trafficking 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 20 years old, 25 years old, and some 30. You understand what I'm saying? We have to get in tune with what is reality, man. Because y'all look at sex trafficking like, oh, it ain't that serious. This is the girls that be on the boulevard. No, they'll kidnap an 8-year-old and have an 8-year-old in Taiwan somewhere. You know what I mean? Vietnam, areas like that. People are buying African sex slaves and these rich people and having them in all type of parts of Manhattan. You think when you move somebody maids, no, that's his lover. You see what Neil Simon did? He adopted a Japanese girl, not Neil Simon. What's that guy, man? I'm gonna tell you, his last name is Simon, something Simon. He was a movie director. He actually married the little girl he adopted. He adopted her, then when she got to an old enough age, he married her. I think his name is Neil. No, it wasn't Neil Simon. It's the other thing, the guy with the glasses. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. He's like a comedian. He was a good producer and director. He married. Listen, he adopted the girl. Him and his wife was raising the girl as mother, father's daughter. The girl came of age and he married the girl. Divorced his wife and married the girl. Woody Allen. Facts. There, sorry. Woody Allen. My bad, Neil Simon. So that sex trafficking game is for real. He went somewhere, adopted the girl, and then married her when she came to age. So this thing is serious, man. This is not just a poor thing, or it's a market for that. You got people that buy kids. You know what I'm saying? And because it's not legal in this country, this is why these rich people have what they got, timeshares in other countries like France and certain parts of the Eastern Bloc. And I gotta go. Stepfathers in the building. Take that in heat. Call your kids, man. Call your daughters. Call your sons. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at sex trafficking as a local thing. It's an international thing. With that being said, peace and one love.